everybody, this is Suitcase Psychic Fatima, and I'm here to give you a monthly forecast, what's coming up in the next month. Now, we're going to be picking from 3 piles. Each pile has a candle that I handmade on it. I also make crystal ball candles, as you can see here in the corner. A lot of my candles are made with intention. So, that being said, also going to talk about this drawing here. This was done by artist Will Carone, who signed 15 copies. So if you're interested, I will put the link in the description. Now, we are going to pick from these 3 piles here. So I'll also take a photo too so that you can see the piles a lot closer. But for now, pile 1 is going to be there on the left. And this green crystal candle. Pile 2 is going to be the Cosmic Tarot in the center, and this pink crystal with bluish purple biodegradable glitter. And the 3rd pile is going to be this one here, and that's going to be with this crystal here, which is like a gold and white candle. I'll add in the photo. You can take your time, pause it if you need to, and then we're going to get started with pile 1. Hello everybody in pile 1, whoever has chosen this green candle and this deck here. Let's see what's up. So I will say that I did shuffle a little bit, and I also pulled beforehand, but I will be shuffling again and pulling again and seeing what Spirit has to say. So this is going to be a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Give me a moment here. I'm going to light a candle. Well, first I need to light your candle, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. And maybe there will be a message in the wax for us after the candle has burned down. We'll see. So I'll put that here. Okay, so this is the deck I decided to choose for you. What is coming up in the next month? This is not time sensitive, so from whenever you're watching this video, it's going to be when it's accurate to you. Hope everyone is doing well. Thank you for clicking on and tuning into this channel. Let's see, just give me a moment to tune in to see who wants to speak to you guys today in pile 1. Okay, I'm hearing 2 shuffle ones. And here we go. All right. Pile 1, you need a lot of shuffling. Maybe there's some stuff that you need to clear out in your life. I'm actually hearing in particular maybe some house cleaning you need to do. Let's see. There's also a man here that wants to communicate. Just trying to give me the reading. Let's see. Sorry, it's taking a minute. I feel anxious. I think some of you might be kind of anxious about something also coming up in the month of July in particular, but also just whatever month is coming up next, right? So let's see. Okay, I have some cards here that I'll show you in a moment. I also want to pull an oracle card for you. So this is going to be from the Angelarium Oracle. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. Okay. So, in the highest good, whatever my pile 1 people need to know, please let a card or 2 fall out for them. If you hear a bell in the background, that's just my cat. Nothing wants to fall out for you, pile one. You know what? Let me see what I get organically without the cards for a second, because I feel like your pile wants to be more channeled. So, okay, so the first thing I heard is some of you might, for those that want it, some of you might actually be expecting a child or planning for a child. I also feel like you are juggling here with the Two of Pentacles. Some kind of, I hear obstacle, challenge. I feel like there's two things you're juggling. One of them feels more like an obstacle, a challenge, or a burden. The other one might just be your normal responsibilities, perhaps work or whatever it is that you need to do or accomplish. And all of this is connected to the Ten of Cups. And I do feel a child with this. Look at that. Right underneath here, we have the Sun. And she is holding a child as well in this deck. So I definitely feel like some of you are planning a baby, or if that is not what you're looking for, I feel like there's something new that you want to give birth to, like a project or an event that is coming up that's super important. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like you may not be 100%. Like, I feel like for some of you, you're going to be expecting this. This is something you're planning. But there's also going to be some of you that don't expect something to happen. So I think that these are the cards that wanted to come out earlier. So we'll see what we have here. We have Remiel, which is the Angel of Visions. We have Chesed, Empathy. We had 3 cards that fell out. We also have Gevura, Left Hand, Judgment. You have the left and right hand here, which I think is interesting, and the Angel of Mercy and Empathy. I definitely feel like with the left and right hand here, that this is something that you're planning. So you are planning a project. Maybe some of you are planning the next level in your relationship, or a pregnancy, or just a child in general. I also feel with the Angel of Mercy and the Empathy card, some of you might actually be healing your inner child as well, but there's some kind of obstacle or something in the way right now. So let's get some more information about that. I feel like I want to keep using this Oracle deck for now. Your flame on your candle is burning really brightly, actually. So it's a good sign. I don't know if you can see it really, but take my word for it. I'm going to show you a photo in a moment. I just don't want to move the camera too much, but I will definitely show you. So we have here Angel of Snow, Angel of Death, Rebirth, Left Eye, Knowledge. Yeah, you guys are definitely aware. You also have Heart and Beauty, and you have Mercy twice. Actually, this one is Vision and Mercy. That's interesting because Remiel is actually the Angel of Vision, and for some reason I said Mercy, and Mercy actually did come out with Zadkiel. So Angel of Vengeance in reverse, Angel of Night, and the Kingdom. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. I feel like one of you, or some of you rather, not one of you, obviously, but one story might be that you may have to forgive somebody. You may be arguing with a friend or a relative, and it is going to be... Now, this isn't for everybody, so again, like, take what works for you, right? It's been kind of keeping you up at night. It's been upsetting you. With the Empathy, the Mercy, the Vengeance is just showing me that this is something that has been brewing from the past. I see that you want a fresh start, either with this person or away from this person, or you know you need to get away from this person and you want a fresh start. I know that might sound a bit much. So again, a lot of messages here. So one message for somebody that needs to hear it is, if you are in a situation that is not benefiting you and you need to get out, I see you finding a way out and starting something new. Also, if you are trying to take things to the next level in your relationship, I see that happening in the next month. So all of this is in the next month. I also see you forgiving somebody, possibly a family member or somebody around you in your circle. and trying to let go of that and move on. I'm also hearing friendship, so you may move on to become friends with this person or to fix whatever it is that you had, any kind of problems and so forth. You're healing and transforming something about yourself. Some of you might also be getting a new job or starting a new business, but it feels like new employment. So if you're looking for work, I definitely feel like that's coming in pretty soon, within the next month. For some of you, I feel like either you're not telling the whole truth about something, or someone is holding something back from you, or you feel like somebody is hiding something or holding something back from you. Time will tell. Give this person time to open up about something. They're kind of afraid of what you might think of them or how you may react. I feel like it's more so what you might think of them. Yeah, this is somebody in your circle. This is not a new person that you might have just met. This is somebody that you know. Angel of Mysteries. You have Emptiness. You also have here Angel of Memory. So this shows me memories and stuff. So I do feel like this is somebody from your past that maybe, or from your present, that is, you feel is holding back. This could also be you. And in time, I see someone opening up. But they have some trust issues. It's going to be really hard for them to do that. So when they do open up, just be appreciative of that, because it's not, I'm feeling like it's not easy for this person to do so. But it could lead to something pretty wonderful. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. I'm now just going to channel for a little bit while looking at your candle, okay? See what other messages come up. So it's going to be a short reading. So hopefully you can see the candle there, nice and bright. So I'm going to be looking at this candle and seeing what I get. Let's move that here a little bit more. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of anxiety about a certain situation. I also feel like there's something deep in your heart that you've been holding on to. You're afraid to let it go, but you're going to have to release it next month. Definitely, for sure. Like the time is coming, and you feel it on a soul level. You may not understand it 100% or why it's coming up now, or might not take it that seriously, but you definitely understand that something is happening, something is changing. And next month, you'll have to let something go. Some of you are really creative and artistic. I definitely feel like whatever project, because project came up before, that you need to work on or that you're interested in working on, you should continue to do that. I think it's going to lead to money. And it's interesting because with this candle, I felt money and progress, but I feel like there's an obstacle, like I saw earlier, that's getting in your way. Some of you may be looking for a new job and are stuck in a dead-end job right now, and you're wondering if you're ever going to get out, but you will have to release something next month. This could be love related, this could be work related, this could be releasing arguments with family members or friends, and learning to be more patient, forgiving, and not just with other people, but with yourself, I'm hearing too. And just learn how to just be patient is what I'm hearing, and understand others without jumping the gun or so forth. This is going to be a good lesson for you. So little heads up is just hear people out and be patient. And be patient and forgiving with yourself. If some of you already just started a new job and you feel like it's too much, or it's not working, you're not working out, like you feel like you are not capable, or that you're a little bit more behind than the other people, you need to be more patient with yourself and more forgiving of yourself, because you will learn and it will get easier in time. And there's something from this position and this experience that you need to learn. So that is something that I'm hearing as well. Be patient and kind to yourself. Someone might offer you a gift. I see flowers, but for me, in my mind's eye, I see a suitcase opening up, kind of like this, but with flowers comically just jumping out. It might be somebody with that suitcase that you haven't seen in a while, that might be visiting, or might be surprised, or you might know about it. But I do believe within the next 3 to 4 weeks that somebody will be planning to see you or will be at your doorstep. I feel more so them visiting than you, but it's also a possibility you could be traveling, and I'm seeing more specifically by train or vehicle. I also see the water, like a lake or the beach. What else do we have here? Some of you might be, quite a few of you might be fire signs or have a lot of fire in your chart. Also some water, because the flame, while I'm looking at it, it's burning really strongly, but it's also, it's like this feeling of calm. So even though it's a very strong flame, it's also very calm. Look at how straight it got when I said that. It's also like a calming kind of feeling. So I do feel some water and also some fire in your charts, which cancel each other out. So there may be times where you just feel utterly defeated, or lately you've been feeling like, if you've been feeling like a little lethargic, or feeling kind of down in the dumps, or feeling like you can't get to the next level or something, or stagnant, know that that will go away in time. And so I feel like that's the last message I have for you. There is one more thing that I am channeling too through mediumship that I want to point out. There is an older woman on the other side. I feel grandmother for most people, but could be another relative, but grandmother is coming through strong. That the lady I'm seeing in particular, this is only going to be for maybe just one person who needs to hear this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. She has, it could be a generic image I'm seeing, but the image I'm seeing that represents the grandma in my mindset. She is an older light-skinned lady with grayish hair in a bun, but it's slicked back, and she has a lot of hair, and it looks like her hair might have been light brown or blonde in youth. And also she has like a little bit of a hunch and a cane, and she's wearing a gray sweater and a long dress. I don't know what her message is, but I feel like I can pull a card. Let's see. I have the rest of the deck here. So I don't know if you can see my cat, but he's definitely watching the reading. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there he is. That's Ruru, aka Romeo. So let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely somebody here. Your candle, your flame is going pretty bright here. I just heard someone's grandma's teaching them how to forgive. You've got the wisdom card and the left eye, left and right eye right here. That's pretty rare that I get two body parts, just like I got I believe the hands before. And only the two cards that I pulled, and I definitely shuffled this deck prior to this reading. So definitely somebody is trying to communicate on the other side. It does feel like an older woman, and with that knowledge card and wisdom, I feel like they have a lot to offer you and to teach you about love. Opening up your heart may come through dreams, but I also feel like some of you might be intuitive or sensitive and might already know that this person is reaching out to you. This person has not passed away and they're currently in your life and you know who they are. If you have a strained relationship with them, it might be time to heal that, because there might be some knowledge or wisdom or something that you didn't understand with that Angel of Mysteries card that this person could shed some light on. So I feel like she wants to say one more thing. Wow. Yeah, some of you are purposely communicating with this person if they've passed away on the other side, or reminiscing, looking through photo albums and so forth, or deciding that this is somebody that you want to use as a role model to raise your children by, or something like that, or so forth. Sorry if there's some noise in the background. I live in a little bit of a busy community, but let's see. One last message from Grandma on the other side to communicate with people in pile 1. Null emptiness, that's it. That's all that she wanted to say. And I heard a thank you as well, so thank you might be important. And again, you have Angel of Dreams with the Angel of Night. Ooh, and that card fell so that it's looking right at me. Definitely feel like you might be communicating with somebody via dreams, or somebody may be communicating with you. So that was your reading. I do hope that it was beneficial, and let me know in the comments if anything stood out or if you had any other feedback. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blow out this candle. And so we're going to take a look at it in a second. And to me, I don't know if it's blurry or not, but it kind of looks like a heart. So this is all about blossoming and opening up your heart, pile 1. So again, hope this helped. If you're interested in any of the products, please view the description. I also make different oils for attracting money and luck and love as well. And poster will also be linked in the description below. Thank you so much. If you made it through the end of this reading, please go ahead and like it, share, and subscribe. Really appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. If you notice here that your cards are all spread out already, it is because I thought I was recording you and the camera did not record your pile. So I'm actually going to reread what I pulled here for you, and we'll have to light a new candle for you. For tax, here is a picture of Mommy's Little Helper here. That is Rue, aka Ruru, aka Romeo, his official name. So I'm going to read what I have here, but first I'm going to clear out the energy with this bell. So the candle I chose for you is the same kind of shape as the pink one. We're going to go ahead and light it. I felt drawn to this one as well. And all these candles are handmade. I also make these crystal ball candles here, and container candles and prayer candles as well. So during this reading, I am going to pull for some oracle cards and get a message that way. We are also going to take a look at tarot, and I will read the flame. This is called pyromancy, which is basically flame reading. And once it burns down a bit too, I will blow it out and read the wax. This is called ceromancy. Now, I do live in an urban area, so excuse any of the street noises. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first card I really wanted to pull was the Annihilation card. And this came from the Angelarium Oracle deck. Now, I felt like this card was important because it highlighted the entire reading here that I have for you. The first thing I noticed was that you're going through some kind of big change. So there's something that you're plotting or you're planning, and you're not making a move yet. You're either waiting until the right time, waiting until you have enough energy, or you have your ducks in a row, and you're definitely keeping this from people. One person in particular who might be in your business or you might have gotten into a fight with. This feels like a feminine type of energy, could be any gender. And this person may have good advice, but also for some of you, this person might be somebody you're avoiding for a reason. Now, there may be some peace that you need to make with this person, or you may need to forgive yourself. I also feel like within the next 2 weeks, you're launching something new. This could be a new job. This could be a move, new position. It's like you're trying to work up the courage. Ego was something that showed up really big in your flame as I was reading the other candle, and this flame is also quite large. And as I said that, we have Uriel, the angel of flame, which I think is quite interesting. Some of you might have a lot of fire in your chart as well. But yeah, you're waiting until the right moment. So we have the left hand Judgment. I feel like I should put that on the left side. So we also have Heart Beauty. You're looking for something that is closer to your heart. And I definitely feel like you're just waiting for the right timing, planning this. For sure. Empathy here. So, with this reading, with the tarot that I pulled, we'll go over them. I have the Hermit that came out that wanted to come out real strong. So this Hermit is showing me that you're definitely kind of keeping it low or a low profile. Definitely don't want to share things with people. Some of you might be avoiding people completely, or trying to at least, maybe not going out as much, just going to work and coming home. If you are looking for a new job or position, I feel something new opening up. You have some opportunities here with the Seven of Cups. This could be work, financial, friendship, or romance. I feel like you're trying to get rid of an old situation and go into something new. Some of you might have wanted to pick pile 1 as well. So if you're feeling pulled to that, then go for it. There might be messages in both of these piles. With the Magician, it is showing me that you are planning something, but because it's reversed, it's showing me that it's on pause. Six of Swords, definitely trying to leave something that doesn't serve you behind. Seven of Wands in reverse is showing me that you are planning something for a new life or a new opportunity. We have the Prince of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles that I felt pulled from this deck, and the Emperor, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords came up twice, not only from the Cosmic Tarot deck, but also from this other tarot deck I felt pulled to for you guys as well. So that's a double Queen of Swords, and they both came out in reversed when I pulled them. It is telling me that there is a feminine energy in your life that now you fit whatever story fits you, go with. But the two stories I'm hearing, one of them is that you got into a falling out with and you are trying to keep away from this person, but maybe you're gonna need to talk to them and have some kind of closure. Also feeling, and this person's very sharp with their words, I'm hearing, I'm also feeling it could be somebody that is trying to give you advice or help and you're completely blocking them out or cutting them off. So again, take what resonates with you. There might be some depression here on your ends. I understand I have bipolar 2 and I get it, but I do feel like you're waiting for the right moment to make some kind of move or some kind of change. And I definitely see that coming up soon. You just have to put, well, you are putting some effort into this, I see, but you're not making your move yet. It's like you're waiting for the right moments, for the right move. I do feel pulled to pick one more card before I get more into your flame and candle wax reading. You had Strength. I did kind of feel it sideways or reversed, and you have the Four of Cups twice. Right? Or did you have the... Oh, sorry. You had the Four of Swords, I believe. Did you? I swear I saw the Four of Swords. It might have... Might be... Oh, here we go. Right. Yeah. So now you have Four Cups with the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like and it's right over this Queen energy. Yeah, you're avoiding someone or something. You're holding off against it. Could be a person. Again, gender doesn't matter, but it does feel more like a feminine energy or somebody who kind of resembles that type of energy. So that's what we have for tarot and oracle. And we're going to go take a look at your candle as well. Let's see. I'm just going to take a sip of coffee. Okay, so I'm not going to move it. I'm going to read it from here, and then when I blow it out, I'll move it and we will read the wax together. So looking at the flames right now, I'm going to channel a message. And I got this before too when I was reading your candle before, but there's a man around you. I feel mostly that this person is deceased and they're no longer around, but it feels like an older man or masculine energy that was like a grandfather energy or great grandfather. Could be uncle for some of you. And they just want to let you know that whatever it is that you're planning, they are kind of planning it with you. So maybe they were good at finances when they were in the living world, or good at making decisions on big purchases, which some of you might be doing. But they want to help you with that next step. It could be also that you're planning a large vacation, something like that, but they want to help you almost kind of step in as a temporary guide for any kind of financial matters and so forth. Let's see what else comes up. I heard them say they want you to take your time on something, which is exactly what came up in your reading, so that's very interesting. Take your time. No pressure, don't rush. So if you know what this means and you know who this person is, that's your message. If you don't know who this person is or doesn't, the description doesn't resonate or anything like that, that's fine. Maybe this message was just meant to reach you as well. Just use your best judgment. Anything else you'd like to say? The highest good. So, I don't know who's watching this, and this may just be, might just be for one person because I heard a specific name. I heard, tell Tim I love him. So if you know what that means, please let me know. Okay. Also, for anybody who knows who this might be, they're saying thank you, and they're also showing me the stars. And that's my sign that they're in a better place and they're watching out for you for sure. That message, the watching out for you message, is universal for anybody who's lost a member fitting the description that I just gave. Because I feel that a lot of people who pick pile 2 are obviously going through something very similar. And you have spirits on the other side, loved ones and other benevolent entities that want to help you. So now I'm going to blow out this candle and I will read the wax. Okay, so I picked it off the table, the tray rather, there, and it kind of made a flower petal onto the tray, but it's showing me here, I'm kind of seeing a gem or crystal. Some of you may be getting engaged or thinking about proposing or looking for the right time to do that. Again, there's a time that is kind of coming through here, waiting for the right time. If you're unsure if this person is going to say yes, follow your heart and your instincts. And you're doing that. You're planning this. You're asking questions. You're trying to gauge exactly what it is or how it is that this person feels and if they're ready. Now, if this is you being proposed to or wanting to be proposed to, I'm hearing that your hints that you're dropping are working. So let's see. I'm also hearing for some of you, don't opt for diamonds, kind of opt for like moissanite. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Or something that is more sustainable and ethical. But I'm also hearing that it shines a lot brighter, it's a lot better in general, or something different, some kind of unique stone that's not a diamond. There's going to be somebody who wants something other than a diamond is what I'm hearing, something different, something unique. Could be a sapphire, could be anything else, turquoise, ruby, and any other crystal. Amethyst, as I'm looking at my amethyst here. This was a gift from a neighbor that was moving off island. That she said she traveled different parts of the world and she collected crystals there, and that was one of them. So, yeah. Any other messages here in this candle? Let's see. I'm looking at the tray as well. With that flower that I initially saw, I believe that somebody is blooming, which is something I wanted to say that I actually said in the original recording and it didn't save, but somebody is blooming and blossoming into some kind of new beginning, new stage. And it's exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. And you're wondering if you're doing the right thing, but you also can't keep doing the same thing over and over. You want change. This is a pile that wants change. They're just nervous about it, but they are still moving forward and taking the steps that they need in order to make that change. Yeah, 2 weeks is showing up real strong, so that might be significant to you. 2 weeks to 2 months, anytime in between there. So, I hope that helps, and let me know in the comments if this resonated. Again, I make oils and I make candles, and the oils will be good for attracting money, attracting success, love, luck, whatever the case, and you can dab it on yourself or add it into your bath. I also make crystal ball candles with intention and other candles as well. So feel free to reach out, and this includes prayer candles. If you made it all the way to the end of this reading, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'm going to pile 3. Hello, everybody in pile 3. So this is the candle that you chose. We're going to go ahead and light it up, as well as read your cards. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, let's go ahead and light your candle. There you go. Now, for those of you who didn't watch the intro, I just want to point out that I hand make all these candles, and that includes these crystal candles here, but also this crystal ball candle here. And all the candles I make are with intention. Also candles like such, and container candles and prayer candles as well. Now, I also make oils like this. This is our money magnet oil, and also have a Lucky Star oil. So these kind of candles and oils could help with self-love, money, abundance, prosperity, you name it. I've got oils for everything. I also custom make oils depending on your specific interest or what you need at the time. So let's go ahead and dive into your reading. So we have here the Witch's Tarot. How this is going to work is I'm going to pull some oracle cards. I'm also going to pull some tarot. Then I will read the flame via pyromancy and blow the flame out at the end of the reading, and then read the wax, which is known as ceromancy. Both are very old practices. So the oracle deck I'm going to be pulling from is called the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations. we're going to see what comes out for you today and what benevolent energies may want to come through as well. So let's start with that. In the highest good, what messages want to come out from pile 3? Now, I want to say too, before I started recording, I immediately felt like this was going to be a very different and unique pile. I don't think that most of you decided to go with a different pile. I feel like this is the one that you felt and that was it. So some of you might be creative, artists, writers, or also into acting or entertainment, media, so forth. Okay. Or music, as I have here, the Angel of Song. Okay. So, the Crown, spirituality, interesting. Keter, Angel of Silence, Angel of Visions. Some of you might be psychics as well, might have your own media channel or source. You have the Angel of the Heralds, Gabriel. Oh, you guys are very, very strong. Very blessed, very gifted, especially with that Angel of Song that I have here. Maybe I should bring it out. Angel of Visions. I definitely feel that you're looked after. Uriel, Angel of the Flame, wanted to come out too. You are divinely guided by 2 major archangels. So some of you are on the path that you're supposed to be on, but you still haven't 100% figured it out. Like you haven't decided that, you don't realize how much of this you're doing right. You know what I mean? Like you may have some doubts every now and then, but this is showing me that this is what you need to do. This is how it needs to be. So you're in the right direction. If you feel unsure, things will become clear soon. You have Angel of Time in time. Angel of Night, which shows me that it's going to still also take some time. And Heart and Beauty. This is something very dear to you, dear to your heart. Something that you've wanted, maybe you've been praying on, that will manifest. So, let's see. We're going to look into your tarot. Again, some of you might be entertainers or readers or something, giving back that way. Something dear to your heart and not sure if it's going to take off or be where it needs to be or make you any money is another thing I'm hearing. You might be a struggling artist or just the money isn't where you'd like it to be. I'm also hearing some of you have problems with people, just kind of communicating with people. You prefer to be independent. I get it. I'm exactly like that too. And you've just had a hard time getting along with others. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Karma, Ten of Cups, and I'm gonna stop there for a second. The Hanged Man. Okay. These are holographic, so they might be a little hard to see, but I will do my best. I heard no reversals, so I'm not going to read them reversed. If my setup is a little messy, I apologize. I'm a Gemini. I read in chaos. So I live in chaos. Let's see. You're getting back some karma. I feel like somebody or something that happened in the past that hurt you or some kind of burden that you were carrying on. There's healing here with this Ten of Cups, getting to where you need to go. If the money's not where it needs to be now, the ratings aren't where they need to be now, or the situation isn't exactly where it needs to be at this moment, it's not going as fast as you want, or it's not going the way you expected because you need this time to rest and heal with the Nine of Swords and the Karma card. But the Karma card is also showing me that something's coming soon, something good, which is why the Ten of Cups is here. So I also have the Ten of Wands here. And I just heard, I heard if you put up with a lot of shit, expect something positive to come. If you're dealing with something really rough right now, it's around the bend. Something good is around the bend. It's coming. Something will improve. And with this Queen of Pentacles, she has a dog by her side and she's sitting pretty, but she also looks very stern. I feel two things, so take whatever story resonates with you. The one thing I feel is that this is who you want to be. You want to be this Queen of Pentacles. You're aiming for that, but you're not seeing the progress yet. You're wondering if this is even the right decision, the right choice that you need to make. The other story I have is that somebody you're trying to heal from may resemble this queen or feminine energy, though gender doesn't matter. And you're trying to move past this situation mentally and emotionally. They may not even be in your life anymore. This is all you trying to heal from that. Perhaps you're looking at their social media and you're wondering, or this could be competition in general, and you're wondering, why are they so successful? What did they do to get to where they are? And how come I do all the things right and it doesn't work out for me? What am I doing wrong? Or it could be if this person hurt you in the past, you're wondering, how come they're successful? Where's their karma? And I hate to word it that way, but your good karma is coming. Don't be so focused on why they're succeeding or why their karma is still so good. Karma goes in a circle, right? What goes around comes around. Don't be focused on them. It'll come around. But be more focused on good things that you've done in the past, but more so what you can continue to do, not just for the good karma, but just to be a better person, just because you want to help people. And I think that the more you do that, the better opportunities are coming your way. And it's right around the corner. Also, some of you might volunteer, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing with animals, or with the elderly is another thing I'm hearing. Or in general, you might donate, you might volunteer. Know that I heard nonprofit very clearly. Or you might work in this field. Know that energy, that positive energy is coming back to you. Even if you're just that friend that people can rely on and use your shoulder to cry on, that's coming back. So yeah, with this Ten of Cups, I do feel like something that you really want is going to happen. I'm just going to tune in because I'm feeling a certain kind of emotion. So one moment. I'm hearing like, don't get discouraged. Don't let things, get you too down. Make sure that you pick yourself up again and try. And I know that it's a struggle and I know that it hurts, and it's hard sometimes, but you can make it through. We have the Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely. Slow and steady wins the race. You have the Ten of Pentacles, wow. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel that something is literally right around the corner. Something good is coming around the corner. But you might have to let go of some kind of behavior pattern or how you feel about yourself or other people first in order for it to fully come through. So now that I read your cards, we are going to take a look at your candle. Let's take a look at the flame. Wow, your candle is just pouring out wax. So I'm actually going to read the flame from here. Let's see. And then after, I'm going to blow it out and pull the candle towards you so you can also see the wax, and I'll let you know what messages I get. Okay. Angel of Truth, new life, and emptiness came out and wanted to come out. I felt pulled to pull those 3 cards, but I'm also reading the flame as well. So I definitely feel some transformation coming. I also feel like some of you have been feeling very despondent, maybe discouraged, sad, wondering if anything that you've put your mind to is going to actually come to fruition. Maybe you spent a lot of money on acting classes. Maybe you're working really hard on landing a new project, client, talent, whatever the situation is. Maybe you're working on your business and it's not where you need it to be, or your channel, or whatever the case. I'm hearing like not to get discouraged, that something is just, it's coming. You have new life. You have Angel of Truth. It's like you don't believe in yourself with this Angel of Truth card. You also have emptiness, which is showing me that's kind of how you feel, but also he's in a meditative state, which shows me that with this pyramid giving him information, you might need to just take a moment and breathe and recenter yourself and just trust that it's coming. Trust your intuition that it's coming. I also see like pink flowers or roses. Some of you might be taking a walk in the park. Could be cherry blossoms as well, or pink flowers in general. I think this is going to be very mentally clearing for you. You may even do it with somebody that you love. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a child, a friend. I'm hearing coworker for some of you. But it's going to be really nice. It might just be one day, but this walk might actually end up turning into like a once a week thing, or an every 2 week thing that you plan with somebody. If you work in a place where these kinds of trees are around, I see you walking with a coworker on certain breaks and just taking a breather when you need it. This is also going to be a time that will inspire you for new solutions and creative solutions for new ideas and so forth. So take advantage of that. So at this point, I am going to blow out the flame and see if there's anything else that wants to come through, actually. Actually, yeah. Scratch that. I'm not going to blow out the flame. I am going to see if anybody has a message for you. Any benevolent entity has a message for you, would like to communicate something to you. So one moment as I tune in. So what I'm getting is somebody's giving me the message of an island and a vacation. I do feel like, yeah, as I said that, there's a puddle of wax. Kind of reminds me of the ocean or a body of water. I feel like you may be having a short getaway, or you may be going somewhere to relax, unwind, clear your head. If not, I think that would be good for you. You may be visiting family. Puerto Rico was a place that came up, but it could be any place that feels relaxing, where there is a body of ocean, an ocean or a body of water. I'm hearing some of you really like to read. Now this could be cards or books. Initially I heard books, but like I said, there was a few spiritual cards that came up. It's possible that some of you are readers as well. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background. I live in an urban area, doing the best. So another thing I'm getting is, yeah, I'm seeing cards. So some of you might be card readers. I'm also feeling like some of you might work in a casino or work with cards in that way, or maybe play some of those games. You may get an opportunity to travel for work. That's coming up very clearly. I also see a man that's coming through, or someone with masculine type of energy that is older. And I'm hearing on the father side of the family, could also be a father or father figure. This person was in the same field as you when they were alive. This feels like someone who has crossed over, who is on the other side, but it feels a little bit more, it feels ancestral. Definitely in the bloodline. And I'm hearing actor. I do feel like this is a very creative pile. So this might be somebody who, it doesn't specifically have to be acting. It could be any kind of creative opportunity. It could be art, designing, so forth. There is somebody with a masculine energy, an older person that is stepping in temporarily to help you in this creative field. If it's not like exactly a creative field, if it's anything that has to do with humanitarian services, nonprofits, even medical, I'm hearing, working in a hospital, but I'm hearing mostly like nonprofit stuff, volunteer stuff. This also counts under that as well. Some of you might be writers, but this is the pile. I mean, all of the piles had heart, but this is the pile that really, like, your future depends on what is close to your heart. And somebody on the other side with masculine energy that is on your father's side, or might be a father figure, is stepping in to help you tap into that potential and telling you not to give up. And the message I got very clearly is they said that they love you. So if you lost somebody on that side and you know who I'm talking about, that message was specifically for you. Any other messages in the highest good? Somebody's saying to check the time, and they're like pointing to the wrist. I also heard the name Tom. Tom checked the time. Tom something. That might be specific for one person or just a small amount of you with the time, but that is something that came up. So I hope this helped and I hope this resonated. I'm going to blow out the candle now, read the wax, and we'll see what comes up. So the way the wax pulled is kind of like a half moon, and it pulled in a circle. So it reminds me of the lunar cycles or a crescent moon. But the way it's facing, this is exactly how I pulled it out, makes me think of the Middle East. So some of you might be from that region. Maybe there's some stuff going on there and you want to find a way to help out. Also feeling that you're starting to, whoever this relates to, is starting to connect with their ancestral line. Trying to find out more about their history, where they came from, more about that in general. You are very loved by a lot of people. You may be in love right now, and you're excited about the next steps. Some of you might be reuniting with family members or taking a visit to visit a family member, or they may be visiting you. And this is going to bridge whatever gaps that might have been in your life or with other people. It's also going to heal you. You're not going to realize how much you really needed to see these people again or this person again. And it's going to feel really lovely. Now, I know this reading's for the next month, but I also see the winter months as well. So I guess that can vary depending on what time zone you're in, or rather what part of the world you're in. But I also do feel like maybe you're planning a trip now, or they're planning a trip now, and that will take place in the colder months. Some of you may just be connecting through Zoom or a video chat with other people as well, family members and so forth. Feeling a lot of family connections and lost loves. You may be reunited with a lost soulmate, and or an ex that you think about maybe trying again. So wax is like shaping in my hand, changing shape. You're gonna find that spark, that gem, whatever it is that you're passionate about, and you're still not sure if you're on the right path, in the right direction. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find it, and it's gonna be mind-blowing, and it's going to be different than anyone ever thought of. And I feel the need to say this: if you are working in a nonprofit or something like that, and you're saying that's not a creative field, you may be doing something creative in that field, perhaps working on social media, writing the website or some kind of campaigns. Maybe you're writing press releases. Whatever the situation, there's something. You might be the director, but there's something that is going on here, and you're gonna find it. You're gonna find that diamond in the rough. So I hope that this reading helped. Let me know in the comments, and if you made it to the end of this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, if you're interested in any of my products, I do have these candles for sale, as well as this poster, which is signed by the artist here, local artist in Honolulu, Hawaii. So thanks again, and talk to you soon. Bye.